Howdy, howdy, hey ho. Welcome to this. Welcome to Loose Your channel. Welcome to your November love stuff. I don't know what I'm calling this yet. Future me will have figured it out based on how this reading goes. One of these has a message for you from your person in November. That's what we're doing, Loose. Message from your person in November. Where's my book? Yes, a message from your November person. So, if you are single, this is going to be a message from the person coming towards you. And what they have a message for you for. Message for you for. For you. In November. Or whatever. I don't know. Time doesn't matter. But, you know. And then if you are with somebody or have someone in your head, hey, you know, that too. Cool. Discombobulated a little bit, but let's get to your messages. We have white, we have blue, we have orange, and we have a verde green. Which one has your message from your person? You. Jesus Christ. Let's get into it. I will see you in your individual piles. Peace out. A-Town down. Ooh, ooh. I am not myself today, honey. Hey, orange. How are you? How are you? What is the message from your person or the person coming towards you? And let's message from the person coming towards you in November. What is that message? Let's find out for you. I'm a mess today. I want you to know that. We're using this deck. Now this deck has a past vibe bias. So, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll suss it out. Hey, spirit, bruh, baby girl, what is the message, please, from the person coming towards orange? What is the message they have, you know, for orange? And I'm going to pull your love guidance. Am I? I don't know. Maybe not. What's our preference? Alright. I'm a love doctor. Look how sprung I got you. 50 Cent. Oh, I miss Fitty. I miss him. What is the love message? Or what is the message for orange from their person? The person that's coming towards them. Okay. Flirt, finances and career. Worth waiting for in reverse. Let your friends help you in reverse. And know that I crossed the line with you in reverse. I hid who I really am from you in reverse. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you in reverse. I bury myself in work to forget you. I feel you even though we are apart. What wants to be here? Let's do it. Hey, babies. Okay, orange, what do they want to say to you in November? What do they want to say to orange? in November. What's the message they have for orange? Very interesting. Okay. Very interesting, actually. Funny enough, I was thinking about this exact sort of dynamic that these cards are bringing to me. Thank you. Do you know what? I don't know if you can see these naked ass bodies, because this is not supposed to be 18 plus. Seven of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. What I'm getting here is I feel like there's been some trouble or some miscommunications or what? I don't feel like... Oh, this is the Five of Wands in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Now, the funny thing about these two energies here, the Five of Wands and the Hermit, is it has one person looking at two people making it in the background. And even in this Ace of Wands image, there's two people in the foreground, but there's still sort of two people in the background. They're supposed to be statues or whatever, but them shits look like freaking real people. Okay? I'm sorry about that language. I'm in a funk. I'm in a mood. And here we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I'm just getting an energy of someone who... I feel you even though we are apart is definitely the vibe I'm getting from this sort of imagery of someone who is by themselves but thinking of you in the background. So I feel like this person may be around you in November after some time apart. There's this sort of essence of wanting to keep it light, but also wanting to be around you, but not wanting to get that involved, but also wanting to get involved enough that there's certain things happening, but not wanting to get too invested. Okay? I feel like this person wants to keep their options open. I feel like this person thinks about you, or they were thinking about you quite a lot. And so they might be coming back around, or, excuse me, they might be coming towards you, like for real. If this is somebody that you haven't met yet because you're single, it feels like the thing that this person would want to say to you, or where they're at, what they're thinking, is they're thinking of being with someone. They're excited to meet someone who they can take it easy with and have it grow into something and see where it goes. Like, they're excited for this energy of seeing where something goes. Not to dictate where it goes, not to dominate where it goes. And it's almost like an avoidance of where it goes, actually. Like, there seems to be a real hardcore avoidance of where it should go, but more so an energy of enjoying where it is, or like the lightheartedness of it. Because I feel like this is an energy of coming out of some fuck shit, coming out of some like turbulence of some sort. With this, I know that I crossed the line with you in reverse. This feels a little haughty. This feels a little like I still have a chance. This feels like I haven't yet crossed that line. So like I still have a chance energy. I could still probably come back in. This I hid who I really am from you, to me tells me that in more than one way they shared with you how they were. They may have shared with you with their words what their intentions were or what they were wanting, or even in their lack of saying it, they were telling you. They shared with you with their body how their body was moving, their actions towards you, what they were looking for, what they're wanting. And so I feel like this person believes that they've communicated who they were, and not just who they were, but what they were available for. So if this is someone coming in who's brand new, this to me feels like this person is going to take them at face value. Take what they say and also take how they act, how their body moves, and find the middle ground between that. If you have somebody who's saying, "Oh my God, I love you, you're amazing," and their body acts in the opposite of that, it's both. They might feel a way about you, but they may not be fully ready to invest. And that's what it is. Because with this finances and career, I feel like this person has been or will be focused on their other stuff, investing elsewhere, really, and also wanting to have you in the process, but have that sort of lightness to keep their options open on what they do with their time and how they spend it. So this is a lot like allowing them to spend time with you, sure, this sort of light energy, but also allowing them to do their work. So with this, I feel you, even though we're apart, even when they're in hermit mode, they think about you. But I feel like that's when they're really alone. That's what I'm getting, when they're feeling blue, when they're feeling sad, like talking to you or remembering you. Those memories are what keeps them like that, what makes them smile. And they think about themselves with you. Now, for others of you, what I'm getting here is someone who's coming in with intentions of, and this could be the same person, right? I read in layers. I feel like, yeah, this sometimes is, sorry, that's, I'm leaving that story before I go into it. I'll go back to it. But sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. With this Hermit and Five of Wands, I feel like they were doing this. Like, if you know this person, they were doing this, but now they're coming forward. They don't have to think about you if they're spending time with you. You know what I mean? I feel like they don't have to think about you if you're with them. They're more so maybe enjoying you and, yes, still thinking about you while they're with you, but it's in those quiet moments where it's like, wow, this feels really good, this feels settled. Because you are a light in their world. Spending time with you is something that helps add warmth and brightness to their solitary part of themselves, where the part of them that wants the company of someone else. Now, to that story, I'm picking up someone who's really coming in like hot. Someone who's really coming in with like a purpose. And I can't tell if this is this person and they're just in this hot, cold type thing. But I'm picking up on somebody who's coming in hot. Somebody who's coming in trying to be light. Someone who's coming in to maybe even correct things or fix things. If this is new, they have looked at their past stuff with other people and they want to come correct with you. But I'm picking up somebody who's moved through certain things and they want to be alone with you. I think this is even the other energy, but I'm really picking like this hot Knight of Wands, this like passionate person who's really coming in with like a purpose. I want to see what additional energy the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a union. The magic of statues in the fire. Abandon is the surrender of oneself. One loses his own likeness to enter into something much greater. Maybe that's where this heat is coming from. I mean, sure enough, there are two people straight ass burning over there, and this looks like someone who's really enjoying the company of the person they're with. So it's almost like there's more to this. I really should start doing extended so I can like dig deeper into this energy, because there's more here. But I got like 4 readings to do in this one video, and I don't have enough space for all that. This person, there is like a reunion energy here. Like, I can't lie about that. Like, there's that. Even from this deck being very pasty. Yeah, I think this crossed and hid, they're in the reverse, so they haven't yet happened. I don't feel like this person feels like they've pushed the boundaries too much with you. What is this? What am I picking up? What is this heat? I feel like this person is coming in, because even with the 7 of Swords, they might be coming in with some message, some truth, if they can get past themselves. And here's the truth again, and here's the emotion, and here's this mirror facing themselves. I feel like, but they get cold feet. They want to tell you something, but they get cold feet. And so they push you away, but they want to be alone with you. They want with you, but they don't want with you. They want with you, but they're scared of with you. Excuse me? Let's dig a little deeper. Who wants to be baby? Can you tell me more about what I'm feeling? What is this heat I'm feeling? Look at that. Split the deck. Death in reverse and the King of Wands. That's that heat, baby. What is this heat? Like, what is this hidden message that's coming to light? I feel you even though we are apart. That's what, like, I'm seeing this girl in this wedding dress, but it's in the reverse, okay? And death is in the upright now, and so is the Hierophant. There's this person, I don't want to say wishy-washy, but they don't know what they want. But that's false, because they know exactly what they want. A victory, but they also aren't ready to fully commit. They want to work on themselves, and a part of them wants to invest. The Lovers in you, but they're not going to do that. But the thing is, they might. But not now. Not immediately at all. But I feel like they might get pushed to because of the thoughts of you. Like with this energy here, they can't wait anymore. The 5 of Wands talks about, and this, I mean, look, the Sexual Tarot, which thank you so much to the person that got this deck for me on the channel, but like the Sexual Tarot, the magic of the Sexual Magic Tarot is basically like an oracle card deck disguised as a tarot deck. Like, no, baby. But I feel like this person wants to, if I read this in normal tarot, they want to put their conflicts down, and I feel like their base instincts have driven them crazy. How much they think of you has driven them crazy. It's no longer in their quiet moments. It's even just in daily life, and they want to say something. They want to, they enjoy, they can't hide anymore. Fucking hello, Knight of Wands. What is this heat? I swear, come through. The Knight of Swords. They want to come in and say something. Hello, boys. Knight of Wands, baby. Thank you so much for coming through, honey. I adore you. I was like, what is this Knight of Wands energy here? There's this whole, like, hot, coming in hot, and with this Knight of Swords, to me, this dual energy is this like not thinking, because they've thought so much that it's hell to actually keep these thoughts inside them. It's now like hell. It's hell. I don't like this. I don't want to think about this anymore. I might as well say it. I might as well come out in the open and like say what I need to say. Like speak what's in my heart. Speak what's in my heart. Say the shit that I'd like, just say it and be done with it. But then that heat, right? They come in, they bring in that heat, and they say that shit. I was like, what do they want to say? I'm seeing this Ace of Swords out here. They're offering, some emotion based off of their reflections and how warm you make them feel and blah, blah, blah. But there's still that dual energy of like, I've said what I need to say, and now I'm going to back out. I'm going to back away. I just want to keep it light and funky. I know I've said these things. I know I've told you these things. I know I've moved in this way. What was I saying? So they say one thing and they move another way. This is like someone who's coming in to say something off, like, I don't want to say off or something. I feel like they're saying something, but there's still, I'd say be careful, because there's still, oh yeah, heat, of course, it's orange, duh, y'all bring the fire. Then they'll back off. So there's this sort of, yeah, but I want to keep my options open, but like, this is like how I feel or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's this hot, and chill. Like, okay, but chill though. Like, hey, chill. I want this, but like, hey, chill. Come through. Come through. The Five of Cups comes out. I feel like they're not fully ready to let go of their lifestyle to come to fully commit to being with you. If you're single and you're waiting for someone to come in, right? This is someone who, when they come around, they're going to feel really good. They're going to feel really good. They're going to be saying the right things, doing the right things, and somewhere along the way they'll pull away and you'll go, what the F, right? That's because they're not fully ready. Like, their mind is ready. They're about it. They want to do it, but then a part of them goes, whoa, nay. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, like, wait a minute. I'm still living this life. Let me just enjoy my whatever. Like, I'm still, like, they still go, oh, but like, I don't want to let go of this other lifestyle. Like, maybe they might be newly single, or they're newly single. They've maybe moved through that, like, I've been single for a while. I mourned that relationship, and now I'm just getting into my stride of like being single. Boom, boom. They meet you and they're like, holy cow, like, I need that. And then they're like, oh man, I need that. But it's like, man, like, I'm just single. Like, I'm just newly me in my own space. Like, I want to enjoy me in my own space and me and my friends and like the freedom of being whatever. Like, I want to invest in that. I want to travel here. I don't want to be tied down yet. But this person, but me and my life, like, but this person, like, I feel like there's that. But, and they want to work with you, right? Like, they care about you. I feel like they might come on really strong. Maybe some love bombs in some ways, but I don't know. It might still be sincere because you're something of like a dream person. But there's this King of Swords. They're good with, I don't know if they're good with words. I don't know why I was going to come out and say that, but this King of Swords gives me chill. He gives me this like chill. And I feel like, his youth, the part of him that's like these boys, these knights, these, hey, yo, what's up? Like, let's go after what you want in life. Like, let's do it. They come after you, but then his grown side, which is weird, but his grown side then goes, okay, but like my life though, like I still want to live my life. Like, I do want to work together. I do want to offer this cup. But to me, the King of Swords looks at things a little bit more whoa, like, okay, passion, but like, let me take a step back. But as he tries to take a step back, the knights come in and they're like, hey, and then the knights go away because the king steps forward. Like, I'm just picking up on this person who they'll come back, or this have this hot chill type energy vibe. And I'm hoping that it does, and I do, it seems like it does sort of culminate to finally sort of making a medium offer when you work together. But I feel like it takes a bit to get to this Three of Pentacles. This is where I'll leave you. I'm going to offer you some guidance here. Given this situation. What is the guidance Orange should take given this energy? What is the best way Orange needs to move and act and be and think given this energy that's coming towards them in love? Oh boy. oh boy. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands. So when it comes in hot, you come in hot too. Okay? That's what this Ten of Wands is in this deck to me. Like, it's passion. This dude is carrying a whole person, right? Like, they're straight up carrying a whole person here. And people are heavy. And they're supporting that. But luckily, I'm not seeing you as the dude. I'm seeing you as the person being carried. So, be carried. Enjoy the good vibes that come your way. Enjoy the passion. Enjoy being pampered and treated when you are being pampered and treated. But with the Ace of Swords here, I'm seeing hold back a bit. It's the Ace of Swords in reverse, and I'm seeing hold back a bit until you hear the things, or until you see the things, or until you feel clear about how best you want to move with this person. Because clearly, they are in a certain mode, so how are you going to be? What's the mode that you want to be? What's the mode that'll serve you best? Do you want to stick around, or do you want to cut this? Do you want to make ties with this person? You're going to be the one that's going to have to be in this dynamic when they come around. So, you're not going to come out without some scars. If you've experienced this dynamic already before, well, you might be closer to the end of the union. You might be closer to the part where you do collaborate and work together to find a way that makes sense in this dynamic. So kudos to you. Awesome. Good luck. Perhaps another pile might be for you. Maybe this is spirit guiding you to this pile to say, yo, we hear you. We see you. It's valid. Now that you've heard that, turn to the next story because that's the one that's actually for you. For like what's coming next after, you know, what you've been through here. So if that's something that resonates with you, cool. But otherwise, if you're sort of in this mode still, I'm seeing somebody who's allow yourself to enjoy the good times, but be wary and careful with this Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like I'm really picking up this be cautious, hide your words, or not hide your words, like speak up and whatever, but it's almost like hold back because that'll be what'll serve you best, not investing too much with this Ace of Swords. What else is there guidance in dealing with Orange here, this energy? Yeah. Never-ending story in reverse. It's not your fucking monkeys, baby. It's not your issue to deal with this person's in and outness and my life, this and that. Like, they need to figure that out. We can't convince somebody to choose us. Like you want this person, when they choose you, like mind, body, soul, movement, spirit, XYZ, you will know it. If they're still in and out, they're still in and out. Like, that's the vibe they're in. They're still fighting themselves. I do believe they do get pushed towards you every so often. And they come and they're like, oh my God, because they do feel that way for you. It's just they also feel that whole Five of Cups thing of wanting to be their own person, of giving time to mourn the life that they might be leaving behind now that they've found someone who they feel really good with. That's a real thing. That's a real thing in life. So that's not your story though. That's not your monkeys. It's difficult to say don't let that get you down, but like, don't let that get you down. New life is here, and I feel like this is about you acting brand new. You may have to finesse this energy differently from how you usually do it. New life, I feel like this is you waking up into a certain reality that you are unfamiliar with and you don't quite know how to deal with, but you are equipped to handle it. And it's gonna be fun. Like, I'm kind of getting fun vibes from this. And I love to be fair here, because that's sort of like the energy I was saying of like, to be fair, you want to be fair to yourself also and give this person what the room they need to figure themselves out. And while they're doing that, like, don't put your life on the cross waiting for them. You still do what you need to do, and you make the moves that you need to make, and they'll follow in line. What's the card in between 37 and 30? Oh my god, it's 38. 37, 39, 38. So that's awesome. Be fair to yourself and this dynamic. Definitely this dynamic and what it offers. Enjoy yourself. Like, I feel a little sick saying that, but enjoy yourself, but be careful how you enjoy yourself. Try to be careful, because I feel like if this is ringing any bells, this is a dynamic that'll be heavy. It will be a heavy dynamic, because it is something that does feel good, but at the same time, it takes its toll on someone because it feels so good. Why is this person, pushing me away or whatever? But have the fun that you need to have, but also be fair to yourself. And I want to read New Life to you, I think. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with sweetness and vibrancy, only encountered when winter gives way to spring. Yes, this is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. So it's not going to be like, the worst. This is really good guidance, because it is sort of saying like, yes, enjoy yourself. But up to me with this, to be fair, I'm seeing you being fair to yourself and your needs. Like, you taking care of what you need to take care of for you. I love that time for a nap is here on the bottom, because it's saying don't do too much. This burden that you'll be carrying, like, yes, you are being carried, but I feel like this sometimes it's hard. If you're a certain type of personality, it's hard for you to enjoy being cared for because you feel like you're being a burden. And in this dynamic, fucking enjoy it, because clearly, look, look, enjoy yourself. Okay. I feel like this is going to be actually really quite nice for you when you care for yourself, right? Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective. Weighing options and considering all sides. Do not forget to weigh your options, honey. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for balanced exchange of ideas and actions. Best kind of relationship is one where there's mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. Do not forget to be fair to yourself. With this Ace of Swords in the reverse, I really am getting a bit of like holding back, holding for yourself, seeing your clarity, and you don't have to necessarily, seeing clarity through, I don't want to say mischievous ways, but seeing clarity in a different kind of way, and seeing it and feeling it deeply in a way that you really do have to decide how much, like, you really have to play out that balance and learn how to remove yourself from a situation and how to allow yourself to engage with it without absorbing someone else's bullshit or stuff. I shouldn't be, really disrespectful, but without absorbing someone else's stuff so that you can maintain yourself and not take what they're doing personally against you. You know what I mean? So I feel like though this person coming in, they want to spend time with you. They want to be alone with you. They want to be alone with you, not in public places. Like, they just want to soak you up. Excuse me. And that's what they want to do. So, but they also want to, like, keep their options open. Like, that's the best way I can say it. Anyway, I wish you everything. Keep your light on, good luck, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. See you in the comments. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. So, this reading is a bit weird because I think I'm reading, like, messages from the person coming towards you / your person, but it's really, like, a vibe, and we don't know. I don't know what comes out, but stuff comes out. Spirit, take the wheel. Look, what is the messages that the person coming towards Blue wants them to know, right? What are they bringing towards Blue? Yeah, we'll just do that. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. I don't like singing like that. Shame on you, I can't you was never been. What is... what's the energy they're coming in with? Let's do that. I'm gonna flip this up. I want to flip this up too. Yeah. Very new stuff. This is in the reverse, but I want to flip it up as well. Embracing that. Embracing this energy. I think Spirit heard my pleas of, like, reversals are becoming really difficult with all of these energies that I'm reading for. I love me a reversal. But I'm finding that I can pick up the reversal from the upright, and it's also really a way of telling me a message. Anyway. We getting intuitive up in this beat. So what we have here, Blue, for this sort of... that's why I have this. It helps, like this is loud and this is soft. That's why I have my little yellow. Thank you so much to the person that got me the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. I appreciate it. I adore it. I actually don't know what I'm asking. I said, what's going on here? I said 7 of Pentacles. We'll keep it out here, but I think I will put it away. I was not focused asking that question. Let's see what's out here. Right. Okay, so I feel like this person is 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Look at that, Manny. Well, it always works out. Just Spirit, bro. 2 of Cups at the top of the deck. Something Wands. Oh, how many Wands are here? 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. At the top, excuse me. Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords. 4 of Wands. The High Priestess. All right. I hear you, honey. It always works out, babes. So, what they want to tell you, what the energy is here, like what's the vibe, and what's missing. What they want to tell you: I left before you could leave me. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. I want to tell you how I feel. I hope that you can forgive me one day. In the reverse, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I don't react when people mention you. In the reverse, I knew exactly what I was doing. In the reverse, keep an open mind. Reconciliation. Release your ex. Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Star, which feels like it wants to be in the upright. Okay. Singles, those who are dealing with somebody, I feel, okay, this feels so wishy-washy, okay? That's what I'm going to say. This feels wishy-washy AF. This feels pretty wishy-washy here. Why? Reconciliation was in the reverse. Release your ex was in the reverse. Star was in the reverse. And they want to be upright. It feels like this person coming towards you, their vibe is pretty wishy-washy. Or it was wishy-washy. And in November, they might want to come correct. That's 2 major arcana. That's a lot. Well, the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this is someone, I don't know, I guess I get someone wanting to work on something. In a lot of these images, there's 2 people together. Release your ex here. I feel like this person, if you've known them before, this person couldn't let you go. They couldn't let you go. They also couldn't let something go. I feel like they never got to tell you something. Or they feel like they never got to tell you something in the depth that they wanted to tell it to you in. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain... Did you guys see my belly? There's a certain level of depth that they may have wanted to communicate something with you and they never did. Now, I feel like this person wants to come back because they can't let you go. Okay? And they're keeping an open mind about how things could go this time around in November. All right? What's missing from this connection is structure, a commitment, and some type of guidance system. Some type of like formality, some type of order, some type of guide, some type of even maybe like direction. And the chance to explore that. The chance to be together quietly, without mess. Like, almost not talking. That's so weird. I feel like what's missing here is vibes. Vibes are missing. It's weird to say, isn't it? It feels like what's missing here is like quiet time together. In November, they want to tell you how they feel. If this is someone coming towards you, the type of energy they're bringing is... Okay. If you're totally single and you're watching this, God bless you. If you're totally single and you have nobody in your life, and no ringing any bells, maybe there is a little somebody that you're looking at eyes and this and that, the person coming towards you in November might be someone that's still sort of hung up on their ex, but they are in a phase where they've reached the point where, yeah, they still think about their ex. Yes, their ex is sort of like their go-to person in their head, but they're ready to move on. They're ready to explore other options, and you happen to be another option. They're keeping an open mind about you, and when you give them a chance, when they have a chance with you, whether that's just being together alone, privately, or whatever, there's gonna be a connection there. Oh, that's sweet. There's gonna be a really nice connection there. It might be at work. It might be in transit. Weird. It might be whatever. But I feel like there's going to be. I feel like I'm yelling. Why am I yelling? I feel like there's gonna be this moment or time where you two connect. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my god, I felt this before. Where you two connect, and even though wow, I know what, wow, this is so, wow, God bless. Where even though they have someone in their, in their energy, you know how it is, that person is quite easily shafted to the left because now they've found someone new in you that has lit them up, that has given them hope, yeah, that has made them dream again, that's made them smile again, and that's made them feel really good. And it's almost like they've met someone that they could commit to. Someone that's worth waiting for, someone that's worth working with, someone that's worth doing some crazy things with, indulging. I want to see something. I want to see, yeah. I want to see something. What? Oh. Oh, okay, that's weird. Seven of Pentacles. Does not give me this. Sorry. A love cannot remain pure and precious over time unless you learn how to give energy to your partner. Amen. I don't see that, but okay. I swear, this deck is so funny. So sorry. Definitely flashed you my boobs. I just feel like they find that they can rest in you. You know, they can rest their head on you. They can rest their weariness on you. Now, if you're someone in a situationship and you know this energy that you're checking up on is on someone that you are dealing with, is different, right? They have not moved on from you. You're still in their energy. They may have tried to release you. They may have tried to walk away, or you may have tried to walk away, but you're sort of still in their energy. But I feel like still what's missing is a certain structure. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. We have released your ex. Yeah, it was really hard to let them go because you're still around. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I feel like they want, this is weird. Forgive them for what? But I feel like I'm getting a sense of punishment from this. I feel like for some people in this energy, this person may want to be punished. Like, I would rather be punished for my deeds and still have you or still be around you. At least I'll have you, than not have you and be punished in that way of not having you. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have the silent treatment from you, but you're right there. Like, you're there. Rather than you not being there at all. I don't react when people mention you. No, I think it sends them on a spiral. I knew exactly what I was doing. No, they didn't. There's like did I say that? A wishy-washy energy? Okay, let's look at this a bit more. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. So I'm checking on, I hope, excuse me, that you can forgive me one day. And the Nine of Cups in reverse comes out. The High Priestess comes out. And the Fool comes out. So it's major energy. The High Priestess, I don't know what you want to be. I guess you want to be reversed. Okay, honey, I see you. This feels like overwhelm. Because here's the thing. The wishy-washy energy, right? So there's this energy of wanting to come back in, woo, 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 woo. But then there's this sort of like energy. And this might be the energy that is leaving. And this new energy is coming in. And I don't know if it's going to go flip-flop back into that one. But it's almost like sometimes this person feels too tired to invest. But they can't let you go. And they would rather be with you and be tired with you than not be with you and be tired alone. So they're sort of hoping that they could come back around into your good graces. It's just, there's no structure here. That's really what I'm getting with this Hierophant. Like, the Hierophant here talks about support. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, structure, that's support to me. And the Ace of Pentacles, I want to see what that says actually. Gratification. A complete gratifying relationship unites mind, flesh, and spirit. Love is rooted in the intimacy that follows intercourse. All right. So with this High Priestess and the Fool, I feel like this person in November enters this sort of energy where they're like, oh, what have I done? I don't want to be forgiven one day. I want to be forgiven now. I want them in my life. And they're overwhelmed from feeling how they were feeling, and they want to come back. They feel like they lost something with this Nine of Cups in reverse. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I left before you could leave me. What's this about? The Star in reverse. She did want to come out in reverse, and now she's kind of hoping again. Okay, that's what's missing. The Eight of Swords. That's so funny because the Eight of Swords did show up. Actually, I'll show you right here. This is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the Eight of Swords in the upright, in the magic of sexual tarot. The sexual magic, I don't know. The sexual tarot, and this, I don't know the deck's name. Yep. But here, she's showing up in the reverse, and the Star is also showing up in the reverse, and this Three of Wands is also showing up in the reverse. Now, seeing as this is sort of a reversal energy, and we call it wishy-washy now, this dynamic seems to be what it was in the past, and them coming up now in November, the energy field that they're entering into. So, I left you before you could leave me is this Star energy, Eight of Swords energy, Three of Wands in reverse energy. Three of Wands in reverse is, I'm seeing this right now, I'm seeing boats. So, distance, putting some distance, sort of running away, putting some distance in between somebody without letting them know, actually. I feel like there was like a surprise here. I feel like someone may have found an opening and they took it and they just didn't really know how to come back around. I don't know who this story is for, you guys. I don't know what happened, what's been happening. I can't place this energy. I don't know who this is for. If I'm reading like a way past energy and now this energy is like them wanting to come back and rework on this and reconcile and see how things can go and that and the like. But this looks like somebody found a way out and they left without letting anybody know, or they just took their exit without formally exiting. But like they were following something that wasn't in their best interest, I want to say. With the star in reverse, I'm really looking at this water and these rings of water. I feel like they were feeling this despondency and they were following that feeling as opposed to the growth that could have come from this. They were following sort of the wrong guidance system. With the moon coming out, these are dark energies. The moon is in reverse, which does give me a different kind of message. But at this moment, I'm also looking at like the water in the moon and the scorpion, whatever, crab, whatever that is. But then that gives me death vibes, right? The death card. So I just feel like with this, like it happened in the night. They weren't fully themselves, or they were in an overwhelming type of energy, which did show up with this. I hope that you can forgive me one day. And they acted. They found a way. They acted. And now what? They want their happiness back? What? The Four of Cups. Didn't I say that? That despondency? I love using double tarot decks. It's really fun to see what energies come out and how they come out. A lot of the energies that have come out for this person that have been doubled have been reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. At any rate, I feel like they kept on feeling unhappy, and they thought that maybe they were happier when they were going through things with you around than with not you around. What is going on? What is happening here? I'm going to pull your guidance and see what your guidance is given this energy, because what? Like, what is your guidance? Because it seems like they want to come back and reconcile. They've been wishy-washy about it. They're going to try and find a way to do that. If they haven't already, they want to tell you how they feel. Maybe they want to explain what happened before or what they've been going through. Actually, what do they want to tell? Let's go into it. Excuse me. Oh yeah, this sure is a water blue pile. They sure do be wanting to. That's pretty a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like what they want to tell you, I mean, Judgment is like sort of notoriously known on YouTube as the return card. They want to come back. But I feel like they want to tell you why they were, what woke them up. What woke them up. And what they're willing to let go of, what they're willing to do. How they might be feeling better. Maybe they even went for some treatment. What? But they definitely want to tell you how they feel, because this Knight of Swords is rushing in. They might be panicking, thinking maybe they've lost you already. And they can't lose you. Well, they don't want to. They want things to be more fairer between you two. They want to invest a little bit more. Like, they want to invest more in November. That's what they want to tell you. I feel like they feel calmer around you. They feel calmer with you. And that's what they want to tell you, how they feel. They feel more alive with you too. Okay. Now let's get to your guidance. What is Blue's guidance, bro? What is Blue's guidance in this, with this energy? Oh, 3 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Swords is very much 8 of Swords energy in this deck. 3 of Swords is called like the magic of the pinch. I swear. The sexual magic tarot. What are you doing, girl? You on something. You are a whole mess. Such a hot mess. Oh, honey, no. Piercing. It's called pinching. Never mind. Yeah, the magic of fire and salt. I don't need you to be looking at boobies. This is not that kind of video. You must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. So it seems like your guidance is to bust it wide open, right? Your guidance is to make some irritations. Ooh, 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 oh. Your guidance is to make some irritations, to pinch the nerves, to say, okay, you're here, but these are the things that, and then that's the thing that was missing, right? Structure and a guidance system. Support. What are the things that they might need to do for this reconciliation to work this time around? What is Blue's guidance, please? I'm not looking at that. Please tell me more of Blue's guidance to handle this energy. I'd take it a day at a time with this energy. Definitely. And ask yourself why. Wow, this is so interesting. 333, 31, 3, 32. That's amazing. I wonder what card 33 is in this deck. I feel like I should just go ahead and study numerology because, like, oh my God. Remember when I was like, I don't want to look at that card that came out. I don't want to see that card. Guess what card number that was? 33. Bullshit. God. Spirit is out here in these streets. I feel like for you, Blue, your guidance is to really dissect why this dynamic didn't work out the first time, or why when it, if you're single, oh my God, I'm so sorry, singles. This one's really coming out a little bit different. If you're single, and you're still watching this video, hey baby, the energy that's coming towards you, right, with that person that is still sort of has their ex-person in their energy, but they meet you and they're like, oh, actually, wow, like you're the person to usher them out of that energy in a better way. Like you're that person that makes them realize that actually I am over that person. Actually, I don't want to be with that person. Actually, I want something better. You might want to take things a day at a time. You might want to really sort of agitate the situation a little bit and be like, you know, what didn't work out in that dynamic? When it comes up, you know, oh, I recently broke up with somebody. Oh, do you know why? Like, what happened? And if they say, no, I don't know, then you go, why don't you know? You know, does that mean that you haven't healed from it? Does that mean you haven't thought about how it ended? Like, do you not do self-assessment? And really push those buttons. Really push those buttons with that person so that they can heal, so that they can attend to what's inside them, so that you have a better chance together. And even for you people who aren't that singles, this is still guidance for you. Sort of if this person comes back around with you, you ask them why. Why do you want to be with me, and why did you walk away? Let's really talk about it. Let's really get in there and speak some truths. Let's put these swords in these hearts and really have a super naked, painful moment and get vulnerable AF in this present moment about what we're going to do moving forward. Like, why me? Why are you here with me? Or are you just lonely? What was it? Earth and salt or something? Magic of fire and salt. Fire burns and salt is usually a protective thing used in sorcery. Used in a lot of stuff to protect from evil stuff. But salt is also something that adds flavor to something. So if you're going to move forward with this person, the salt is going to be necessary to add the flavor to this dynamic moving forward. If you're not going to be moving forward with this person, the salt is going to be something to add to a wound. I don't know if that heals a wound faster. I don't know. But at least it's going to be something that's going to be able to help. Fire is setting a blaze in this dynamic and really understanding, like, why are we here in this moment? What are we trying to accomplish? And trying to, for both of you, to create some sort of structure and guidance system in what you're going for, in what you're doing. I don't know who this was for. I don't know who that resonated for. I don't know. Okay. But, I mean, I feel like this is a really fun reading. I feel like that was really good. It does feel like this person is coming with a mission. Good for them. But, you know, there's some real stuff that needs to be talked about. You can't just wash these things under a rug, in this case, moving forward, at least this month, hey. Or it could just be really the surface level, and then something else happens. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck. And just don't roast me too much in the comments, because I don't know who the story was for. So if you made it this far, God bless you, and bye. Bye. That's okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, White. How are you? What this reading is, I don't know anymore, but we're getting some real juicy details. And if you're here for the ride, you're here for the ride. Okie dokie. What I'm going to be looking at with this deck is messages from the person coming towards you. And then I'm going to use the Magic of Sexual Tarot, Sexual Magic, which is a gifted deck. Thank you so much to the person that, you know, gifted it. Thank you. To see what's missing. I'm going to look at the Romance Angels to sort of explain the vibe. Yep. That's what we're doing. What are the messages coming towards this person, the White, from their person coming towards them? Oh my gosh. I knew you were... This isn't your song. I just was singing it before, and this is where I'm at now. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on you. Interesting. I'm not getting anything from the bottom of the deck, but I am getting something from the top of the deck. Okay. Places. Oh, this is a lot of cards. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna flip this. It's time for me to heal now. Good. Flipped it. Okay. Oh my god, why am I flipping these? Oh well. This is what this feels like. So. Oh. Can you see? Okay. Boy. Yeah, fine. We'll take them all. We'll take them all. We'll take them all. Why not? We've got time, don't we? Okay, baby. This is a big one. This is a lot. I live for a big spread. I love a lot of info. Not really, but like I don't need all this. Like you don't need all this. This is excessive. But you know what? What is life without a little excess? Excess. Here for it. Okay. I'm going to take your card and put it off camera because I need the room. Oh. Oh. Ooh-wee. Oh boy. She on all fours, naked. I can see your cooch, girl. I can see your cooch. Get your tea, honey. Get your tea. It's about to get lit. What this person wants to say to you. I left when I saw you with someone. I can't stop thinking about you. So many things remind me of you. We both know I'm not the one for you. I hid who I really am from you. I don't react when people mention you in reverse. When that comes up, I'm always like, lies! It's time for me to heal now. That's good. That feels good. That feels good to me. And this triumvirate over here, I'm afraid to contact you. I lost myself for a little while. I wish I could take back my words. I feel like this person is overwhelmed when you come up. But from this triumvirate over here, I'm feeling like they're just overwhelmed. I feel like maybe your interaction with them. Now, singles, I'm going to get to you, honey. If you're even here, we'll get to you. Don't worry about it. Hang out, put this video in the background, water your plants, trim your leaves, wash your panties. Like, I don't know, do something, do your nails. I don't know, compose a song. I don't know, do something, right? I'm afraid to contact you. I lost myself for a little while. I wish I could take back my words. Right now, I'm getting a situation where someone said something that they kind of wish they didn't, but it's not even like they said something crazy. It's almost like they said something pretty mundane and flippant, and you maybe went off on them, and they're like, I just shouldn't even have said that. Like, I don't even want to talk to them because they will just be upset with me. I would just say the wrong thing, so why even bother talking to this person? That's a very small story. I just had to say that. Getting to know each other. Trust in reverse. Soulmate. Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Empress in reverse, the Knight... the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody wants to say something for sure. Okay. What do I want to say to you? I don't react when people mention you. When people mention you, they can't help but sort of go to another world. Interesting. Their eyes might glaze over. Their body language will react to your being mentioned, and their body will react to whether they're feeling positively about you or your dynamic, or negatively about your dynamic, right? So this is if you recently got into a tiff, they'll go, oh, their body language will sink. If you recently had a good interaction, their body language will lift. Let me do singles first. Singles. You have someone coming towards you that in November. That's keen. I'm seeing dates. I'm seeing flirts. I'm seeing teasing. What do you mean? I know you mean something, but I just don't know what you mean. I know I like it, but yeah. It feels like there's a lot of teasing with this person that's coming towards you. Oh. No, I don't know. That could be what's missing. But what's missing could be like being teased back. You know what? I feel like you're getting somebody, singles, who's coming towards you that there's not much action with them. Yeah, there's not much action with them. This is a crush, or this is a long someone that watches you from afar. Oh yeah. Someone that watches you from afar. Um this is somebody that watches you from afar, looks at your pictures if they have access to them, or tries to find a way to look at your pictures. They're assessing your character to see if they should even approach you. But I feel like they could be that they've been through some stuff in the past and they want to make sure that before they approach you, they are coming correct, or that it's worth it. If this is someone that you like mildly talk to, that's there. I feel like they've sort of rehearsed messages or moments with you in their head, but they just go, never mind. I think if you're single, there's someone who, yeah, oh boy. If you're single, there's someone who's taking the super passive route with you. Um, and they are not, they're coming towards you, but they're not making a move towards you. It doesn't seem like they are, at the very least, maybe in like early November. There's someone who, um, is not making the move towards you. But they enjoy being around you and in your company, in your vicinity. But I just don't feel like they're really going to say much of anything. But they do feel a connection with you. They're sizing you up. I think what's missing is like action. There could be a lot of teasing, honestly. There really could be a lot of teasing here. From them or between you two, but it sort of doesn't amount to anything. So for some reason, they may not be taking a step, or you may not be taking a step. Like maybe you don't tease back, or maybe you, I don't know. Like maybe there's too many people around. Okay. For people who are in a dynamic with somebody, the person coming towards you is very doubtful about coming towards you. I'm feeling an energy of wanting to start over. Yeah. I just keep looking at, I hid who I really am from you. And I feel like the person they hid from you is this, I've said this word all video, wishy-washy person. But I feel like they've hid this, I don't want to say cowardly, but they've sort of hid this in this person that doesn't take risks. They've hid the fact that they're not someone that acts unless pigs fly. And perhaps you're someone who's very strong. Perhaps you're someone who who makes shit happen, who gets things done. And what they've hidden from you is that I'm not worthy. I can't do that. I admire that you do that. I'm in awe that you do that. I'm afraid of you that you do that, but I can't do that. I am overwhelmed by the fact that you can do that, and I don't know how to do that. I feel like you deserve someone who knows. I am scared of you. I'm scared of how well you handle adversity. I am impressed at how well you handle the things that you handle, how much of a boss you are, how you do certain things, how you move. I don't know how to do that. I'm actually afraid. I think I'm a coward. I'm not as brave as you are. I'm not as solid as you are. I think that's what they hide. Because when they say we both know I'm not the one for you, it's almost coming from that part of them that really does believe that you deserve someone who is like you. You deserve someone who will speak up. You deserve someone who will boss up and do the things that you deserve, to do the things that you want to be done. Which tells me that they know the things that you want done, but they won't do them. I'm afraid to contact you. They're afraid to contact you when that's something that you would do. I wish I could take back my words, saying, I'm sorry and apologizing and coming to the face of the beast. Wasn't there something about them saying something and then you sort of lashing out and them sort of being in a state of like, I don't know if I should even say anything now because, XYZ. Maybe you called them out on their flakiness or you call them out on something and they believe it's true because they have this sort of opinion of themselves, or maybe it was true. And now they're sort of like, I don't really even know how to face this person because, geez, like, I can't, maybe I'm not hiding the fact that I'm this way. Like, maybe they know that I'm this way. What if they see me for who I really am, which is this person that can't be what they want me to be or what they need? So many things remind me of you. I can't stop thinking about you. I left when I saw you with someone. That's your business. Did they see you with somebody? Whatever, honey. Maybe they did. Again, with this, we both know I'm not the one for you. Maybe they did sort of have an inkling or a vibe that maybe you were entertaining someone, or they saw you smiling at somebody or talking to somebody and they just went, oh, okay. Like, clearly, like, even if you weren't romantically with that person, because this is how I'm seeing a clear scenario here. This is somebody who's sort of like, this gives me vibes of, let's say someone has been chatting you up and you get the vibe that they're into you, but they haven't made a solid move, right? They haven't made a solid move, but they're acting in ways and doing things and saying little things here and there that gives you the sixth sense of, I feel like this person might be catching a little something from me. And then this person sees you talking to someone else, and this someone else might be someone in a higher standing. So let's say you know this person from work, and they see you talking to one of your many coworkers. Maybe this coworker is extremely attractive, and they know this person is attractive, or this person is a high performer, and everybody knows this person is a high performer. Something like that. Like, they see you with somebody else, and they compare themselves to that person, whether or not that was a romantic conversation or what. But because they talk to you in a non sort of committal sort of way, when you're talking to that person, they might be thinking, oh, well, I can't match up to that person. So, it kind of speaks to the thing that they hide, the thing that they believe, like, I may not be the one for this person. So it might be that maybe they saw you just at the, maybe you were out, they saw you at the supermarket, I don't know. They saw you talking to a cashier, they just saw you being friendly. And it just sort of made them go, oh my goodness, like, I can't match up to ... I feel like they look for you in places. With this, I don't react when people mention you. I feel like they sort of purposely look around for you. It's time for me to heal now. Feels good. I feel like they might be taking some time to reflect on themselves and that quality of themselves that make them not a good match for you from their perspective, which I feel good vibes from that. I feel like the vibe of November either way is them wanting to get to know you more, and I feel like they want to get to know you more by healing themselves also. That's a nuanced idea, but follow my bouncing ball here. If you have a certain characteristic trait, you have a character trait, you have just a vibe about you that is something that they see in themselves as missing, I feel like they would want to, if they saw you with somebody else with a vibe that they want, whatever, they might be trying to cultivate and nurture that within themselves so that they can come to you with that in them. So they could be worthy of you if this is somebody that is following that line towards you. And for some of you, this very well could be because the vibe that they have is one of belonging. They have a vibe of someone that feels really good with you. They just don't really trust that things could work with you. And I feel like they want to work on themselves. That particular aspect, the thing that they hide from themselves, from you, hide, but they also like definitely watch you, right? They definitely watch you, and they want to see how you do, what you do. They study you in like a scholastic way. Oh, this is how they move. Maybe I should move like that. Oh, this is how they sit. These are the questions they ask. This is da 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 da. Because there's just sort of like way that they want to be like you so that they can be with you, at least connect with you in that way, in a way that they feel worthy, which is nice. I mean, it's better than just being like, oh, I'll always be a coward. I'll never be brave. I won't make bold moves towards the things that I want. At least they're doing something towards serving themselves. And as far as what's missing, I really kind of feel like we've talked about it. The Empress in reverse is... I want to see what this says. Okay. Invitation. The magic alphabet. What the fuck? The prerequisite for magic is thought. Once put into action, the idea generates reality. What are you talking about? I feel like... I don't know. What's missing is action, but like there's separation here in all of these cards. There's not, even in the Ten of Cups, she's, saying, give me another cup from the chalice. And he's like, yes, okay. But he's like away from her. In the Queen of Swords, she's looking at this man, and he's not even like a real man. Like, she's in a room by herself. This guy is out here writing and just huzzah, but not really doing much of anything. This guy here, his hand isn't even on her butt. Actually, he's just reaching and her eyes are closed. And I feel like as soon as she looks at him, he'll pull his hand away and not really act. So, and even with the Knight of Swords, he's not speaking. He's just sort of about to whip her. But I almost feel like as soon as these people show around, he doesn't really take action. I feel like what's missing here is action, which is funny because these cards are all pretty positive to me. Like, So maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess, I mean, what's missing is the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Magician. So what's missing is them getting out of their own heads and getting unstuck, rather than taking some sort of action with this Magician here. Figuring out what move to make actually towards you in November. What's missing is looking on the bright side too. Yeah. There's that. Like fighting their inner stuff, but I mean, it looks like there's time to heal, so I'm just curious about that. It really could be this sort of manifesting and imagining good things, because with the Empress in reverse here, I couldn't even tell you. I mean, it's about the alphabet and blah blah blah, but that to me is like Magician energy. So for her to be in reverse, like, what is that really doing here? So anyway, I'm gonna go into I hid who I really am from you. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe they didn't fully say. For some of you, they either have money issues that they've hidden from you, or they've hidden the fact that they make quite a bit of money. And they don't like sharing that because they don't know how people's characters are. They've maybe had instances in the past where they have trusted people with that and their behavior has changed in a drastic way once they find out how much money this person actually has or what they're worth or whatever. So I feel like for those of you, especially those of you who are single, this person might hide their finances to a point until they really gauge who you are and the kind of person that you are and whether they can trust you with that information. Maybe they hide their family name, their family background. Perhaps they hide things about their past and how they've made their money before. They could also be hiding mob background. What is happening here? They could also be hiding just like how much they've struggled. What? What? They could also be hiding like how emotional they are. Like they might really be like actually quite sensitive, and they might be hiding that. Oh, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, yeah, I guess they might be really hiding some stuff about their money. It could also be health, like maybe they've been through some things that health-wise they hide. Maybe something also about a building. You know, I don't know, I'm picking up like a building. They hide something about a building. But they might really be hiding about how what they're willing to give to, what they're willing to commit to with the Ten of Pentacles, what they're willing to commit to long term. Okay. I want to go into it's time for me to heal now. Can you? Wow. You saw me put them cards in the deck. 10 of Pentacles come right back out. It's time for me to heal. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe it is some sort of financial downfall once again in the past, or how they're healing their bank accounts, maybe after a divorce. It could also be just them sort of building themselves back up from something that they were very excited about, something that they jumped into, something that they produced a lot, and now they're sort of paying the piper for that, and they want to heal from that thing that they invested a lot in before. Maybe they never got the payback that they really wanted. This whole thing here, can you clarify that? Okay. King of Swords in reverse, of course. What I'm clarifying is I'm afraid to contact you and lost myself for a little while. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah. Three of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords, the Tower sort of popping up here in the reverse. I feel like they're trying to avoid a situation here. I do feel like there's some chastising energy here that, who knows? Like, holy cow. But yeah, I feel like with the Three of Cups in reverse, maybe they were drunk, maybe they said something and they wish they didn't say it, or they wish they didn't show it, because now there's sort of this friction between you two with the King of Swords. Maybe they misspoke. Maybe they said something about some people and it was like, it opened up a can of worms between you two. Action in the right direction is missing between you two. I wanted to clarify what that was. So I'm going to look up some guidance for you and how to handle this energy when it comes your way. How best to handle it. Okay. For singles, they might have said something unruly while teasing you, and maybe now they're kind of like on edge and eggshells when it comes to talking to you, or in the future when you meet this person, that might happen. What's the guidance for this energy for white, please? Yeah. So it's not for you to do. This is so crazy. You guys have no idea. All of the cards that have come out have been sequenced. So it's like this is 6 and 7. Technically this is 9. I mean, technically this is 6, but it's 9 in reverse. And there's 7. And the 8th card would be community. Yeah, that would be community, people. So, I feel like this person is in public or something. But at any rate, with To the Sea here, I'm going to read it to you. When it comes to this energy, yeah, it's the tribe. I think they call that community now. With To the Sea, your guidance here is there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. And with this not for you coming out here, it is asking you for total surrender, because it's saying this situation is not for you. So for some of you, when this energy comes around or doesn't come around, or you feel it's there, it's not for you to grab this person by the horns and be like, I know how you feel about me, make a move. No. It's for you to just sort of go with the flow, live your life, and keep your options where you want them and see how things mature. Because I feel like you want someone who is capable of saying what they need to say. Because if you are the person that they think you are, this energy that is highly capable, you might not be down for the type of energy that they're bringing in. And you do not want to shrink yourself down. You want to pull them up. And they need to be pulled up. And that's something that only they can do if they want to. So I feel like not for you in reverse is really saying like it's not your business to orchestrate how this person acts and how they move. Let them move at their pace, and you keep doing what you have to do to call them into their greater energy. But you do it for you, right? You do it because that's how you move, because how you move inspired them to move better. So I wish you everything, blank. Keep your light on. Good luck. And I don't know. Let me know how this goes in the comments. These readings have been very, who knows? It is what it is at this point. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Well, keep your light on. Good luck. And I will see you next time. Hey, Green. How are you? Green. So, Green. We're going to be pulling this energy first of what does the energy coming towards you in love with this person, or what is the person coming towards you want to say to you? What is, what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to Green? Amazing. And now, my secrets. I'll keep it here. Next, I'm going to ask, what's the energy? Like, what's the energy they're bringing towards you in November? Okay. And what's missing? What's missing? This is the Sexual Magic Tarot deck, and it was gifted to me, and I really adore this deck. We're still getting to know each other and stuff, but I think it's going well. I want to turn one of these around. Both of them. The energy's been really, good to me lately. I love reversals. I could never be like, I'm never reading reversals. But I think I was talking to Spirit one day, and I was like, dude, I have a lot of decks and energies that have entered the sphere, and I'm really down for them. I adore them and I want to get to know them, but you need to go easy on me with these reversals. Because all my decks, I ask them, I'm like, bro, how do you want me to read you? And they come out with reversals, and I'm like, okay. But you weren't born with reversal meanings, and there's only so much I can intuit from a card in reverse. I still do it. Because Spirit is the shit when it comes to the loose mirror. She out here getting it. But give me a break. I'm exhausted. What they want to say to you. I left when I saw you with someone. I knew exactly what I was doing. You and I were too young. What is happening? And you don't know how hard it was to let you go in reverse. So I feel like you do know. And they know you know. The energy that they're sort of bringing, or the energy that they're sort of in, is it's safe for you to love heart-to-heart conversations in reverse and children in the reverse. So maybe you've already had this conversation. Maybe you already know. Right? Yeah, I was playing with henna earlier. Like I got myself some henna for my birthday. And baby, she ripening. I only put it on for like 30 minutes, so it's not gonna be like awesome, but this one was like 20 minutes. So it's not even like showing up much, but it makes me happy. Little things, simple pleasures. What makes you happy, Green? Let me know in the comments. I feel like this is so funny. You and I were too young and children shows up. That's amazing. There is a sense of juvenility to this. Even with what's missing, the Eight of Cups in the Sexual Magic Tarot deck talks about giving someone a chance even though they don't look like your type, or even like, I want to read it to you. I don't want to make this. I really like how they explain it. The Sexual Magic Tarot, which was a gift, thank you so much for getting that, is basically an oracle card in disguise. It's like a glorified oracle card. It's like 78 oracle cards that look like the tarot but are not. Like, it's not tarot. Eight of Cups talks about bashfulness, the magic of the bundle and thistle. Shut up. You must try to know your partner's character in spite of his reserve. Beneath the thorns, you find the right choice, an honest and sincere person. Which I really like, but when have you ever looked at the Eight of Cups and been like, oh my god, yeah, that means I should give somebody a chance, and they honest and sincere. Like, sexual magic, baby, just make your own, like, call yourself an oracle card and, like, be done with it. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. What am I saying here, Green? Let's get back to it. I feel like your person does deflect. Okay. They may not talk about the things that they need to talk about because they don't want to talk about it. But that doesn't mean they shysty. That may just mean that they really don't know how to talk about things. And it might take them a while to warm up. It might take them a while to feel that it is, in fact, safe for them to talk about the things that they need to talk about. So they might waffle. And I feel like they panic, too. I left when I saw you with someone. I don't know what happened here, but perhaps there's a moment where they saw you in a new light, or they saw you for who you glow to be. And when they saw you talking to someone or involved even with someone, they got spooked. And rather than talking about it or bring it up, they just sort of decided to do what they did. And they justified it within themselves. So I feel like maybe it was a misunderstanding, or maybe you really were with somebody else romantically, or maybe they just saw you talking to a cashier, they saw you talking to somebody, or you told them a story of you talking to somebody and it spooked them. It made a light bulb go off inside of them and they went, I can't handle this. Perhaps they were too immature, and this month they're a little more mature. Girl, who this? Who this? Who was immature last week and is coming back a little bit more mature? Maybe you said, I want kids one day. I'm feeling like maybe you shared with them something about your dreams and goals even. And they may have gotten spooked and were like, oh, I'm not really ready for all that. And so, you know, something. Gosh, all right. I feel like that's part of the messages that they wanna bring to you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm not even picking up that they did let you go. Because if you look at the traditional meaning of the Eight of Cups, or at least what has been popularized as the traditional meaning of the Eight of Cups, it is about someone walking away. But Eight of Cups is straight up showing up in what's missing. So what's missing is them walking away. What I'm seeing here is a lot of people coupled up. Lady with boobs in bed. A man trying to fight this woman. Man and woman canoodling by the tree. Like, nobody's left anybody. So maybe you do see how hard it is for this person to actually fully walk away from you because they haven't. They try, but they rub band right back. For my singles, who I've completely forgotten about until this moment, because I was really trying to figure out this energy, there's something about it. You know, it's funny, the singles energy always sort of seems a little bit more upbeat, you know? My singles, this could be someone totally brand new, or this could be someone that you've dealt with in the past. So maybe I forgot about you because this is just the same energy with the non-singles. Someone from the past who you were maybe known when you were younger, if we're taking this whole young thing here. But now that they're older, I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. Like, they're braver now. They've grown up. They're not a kid anymore. They don't have the juvenile mentality anymore. They're a woman. They're a man. They can do the things. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting someone who does the things, but may not say the things. They're grown, but they show how they feel from their actions, not so much from their words. Yeah. This is someone who doesn't say much, but they do it. They do things. You know what they're about from what they do. This whole hard to let you go thing is, you can see maybe they'll walk away, but they're still in the house. You know what I mean? Like, this is someone who uses their actions, their body leaks how they're feeling. And that's still the vibe they're bringing. I think the vibe that they're coming with, the vibe of their energy, is they're coming to be more mature, coming to be less childish. This is for both of you, as in singles and those involved or whatever. They're coming to be more mature. They're coming to be less childish. I was gonna say more childish. It's just that it seems like what's missing is two things. Them walking away from not being emotionally expressive. Therefore, them embracing being more emotionally expressive. And them not just leaning on their body to express what they want and what they need. And also what's missing is you seeing them as a different person. You seeing them as honest and sincere. Yes. Yeah. You seeing their actions as real because they haven't said the things that match up to their actions. Or they haven't even said anything. And so you have trouble trusting their actions because what the fuck? But, you know, they're showing you something, but it's kind of annoying and disgusting. And it's just annoying. Let's go into these. Lots of wands, you know? Getting to know each other's characters. This makes me want to watch like a real fun old movie. Somebody give me their TCM login. Ace of Wands talks about union, the magic of statues and the fire. Abandon is the surrender of oneself. One loses his own likeness to enter into something much greater. So once again, this sort of thing of what's missing being, to me, abandoning a part of yourself, walking away from that emotional denial. I don't know if this was in the reverse. Was this one of the cards that was in the reverse? But yeah, sort of walking away from that energy and embracing a more mouth, lip service in order to abandon that and surrender oneself to let the partner know what's going on in order to enter into something greater. But also on the flip side, on your end, abandoning yourself in terms of that mistrust, oh boy, and losing that part of yourself to lean into this connection and their feels really difficult to say, baby. And seeing, entering into a much greater dynamic. That's difficult, that's missing, but it has to be twofold because there's so many couples here. And they're engaging in this tussle. They're intertwined in some way. Now, with the Page of Wands, I keep looking at this hole in the tree, this sort of like cycle. It reminds me of round and round from the wisdom of the oracle, something coming back and repeating itself. But it's also this sort of like reckless abandon, and clearly this man is in, maybe. Oh boy. Gotta love this deck, honey. It is abandon. All these talk about abandon. What's missing is abandon. It is abandon. They're clutching and joining. The magic of the olive branches. The eccentricities of a character do not necessarily lead to unreliability, which is definitely hearkening on this Eight of Cups, honey. You must look beyond appearances to see the essence of the feelings. So, I mean, look, it really does seem like between the two of you, what's missing in November, or what's been missing, and now November brings in this new energy, is to see beyond and move beyond the past. I just don't know how recent the past was. And without sort of conversation sometimes and really digging in and really drilling deep, it's difficult to understand one another without talking. But this does not look like people want to talk. Like this person is not coming in with an energy of talking, or at least they didn't used to. There's a lot of doing energy. This is Wands and Eight of Cups. Like Eight of Cups is a different kind of cups. So this is really interesting. Let's talk a little bit more. Tell me more about the energy of heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. What I want to know is what does it mean in terms of conversation? Or can you just clarify heart-to-heart conversation? Will these people be talking? Or is this person coming in with conversation? 9 of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not getting anything from these cards. I'm not getting anything. Okay, cats don't really talk much. Unless they're a talking cat. Cats more so show you how they're feeling by them rubbing against you. By them following you to the bathroom and sitting outside the bathroom. I am seeing a meowing cat though. I am seeing a meowing cat and it's meowing in my face. But I feel like it's saying, don't you know? Why can't you tell how I feel? Why can't you tell from what I'm... Why can't you tell? Why can't you understand me? Like, that's what I'm seeing this cat saying to me with its meows. They're not like, meow, meow. They're like, meow, meow, meow. Like, why aren't you paying attention to me? Can't you see that I'm showing you something? Can't you see that I'm showing you something? Like, why can't you understand me? Why can't you get me? This doesn't feel like a conversation to me. Even the 9 of Pentacles, honestly, this woman doesn't talk. I have never seen the 9 of Pentacles person talk in my life. I can see the 9 of Cups dude talking, like he's like, hey, 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 he's laughing, she's maybe humming and like doing stuff, but I feel like she's quiet. I don't see her talking, and if she does, I'm seeing her with like the Queen of Pentacles chilling, but she feels like a quiet person. Maybe it's because of the 9 and Hermit energy, but like, I mean, maybe she talks, but she doesn't talk much. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is crazy. When she talks, she's talking gibberish. Wasn't that how this energy opened too? Waffling? Like, waffling energy? I was waffling and not really saying much, but saying stuff, and eventually got to the point. So it's almost like until this person feels safe, until this person feels whatever, then maybe they can talk about it. And maybe this is where this Temperance then comes in. Until there's sort of this silence, or until there's sort of this very awesome 0202222 0202220. That's awesome. The time was very timing on that. So it was like, until this 2 of Cups, until these energies sort of balance out, then this person might feel open to speak. And when they do speak, it'll be a 9 of Pentacles speaking, where she sort of speaks softly and is a person of few words, but the words maybe take a while to come out, and it's slow and thoughtful and quiet and invites attention because it's slow and measured. Yeah. Okay. So, hey. What would make it safe? What does safety look like? Let's get into that. The Star. Another 9. Jesus. The 9 of Wands. To me, when I see the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, another non-talker. I usually forget that she has the blindfold over her eyes. I sometimes think she's got the blindfold over her mouth. Which is funny because it's 2 swords and they should really be clanking and talking, but she's got them like crossed, and not even crossed at the hilt. They're crossed at her wrist, so it's like, you ain't even gonna. So, in any case, I feel like with this, what I'm seeing here, and perhaps this is me being a biased reader, sort of carrying the energy forward here, but actually, thank you for that. What I'm seeing here, for it's safe for you to love, what will make it safe for them is to be in an environment that feels safe. Whoa, what? So that to me is like an environment of understanding, not of too much pressure. So again, this sort of quiet environment of physical bodies talking to one another, sharing one another, caresses. I'm seeing someone tending to his wounds. I'm seeing someone going to the water, actually. Yeah, this lady. And this is thanks to the vice versa tarot. Because in the vice versa tarot, my baby favorite dick, it has on the other side, and the vice versa side, a woman calling this man into the cave. Sort of saying, come here, I will take care of you. You know, you've reached safety. Come and rest in my hole. My bosom. And here we have the star, who really, I mean, if I'm going to show the star, I should be able to show this naked whole woman on the bed with her tatas hanging out, right? Or do nipples make it NC-17? I don't know. Or 18 plus, I don't know, maybe that's nipples. But with the star here, this naked woman pouring water into water and water into earth. What is she doing? It's almost like she's gathering water to care for him, right? And she's not going to say too much. She's just going to care for him, feed him. You need anything else? Okay, good. And bounce, right? So I'm feeling that this safe to love energy is one where this person feels a distance, a disconnect, but a care in that disconnect. Look at this angel being all possessive. Look at that. Baby, put some clothes on. All right, I'm going to look up your guidance now. Okay. Given this energy, because what is happening here in November? What is this? Who am I talking to? I don't know what energies are well, I don't know what's going on in you guys' lives. I don't know who I'm reading for anymore. These energies are so foreign. What's the guidance here to deal with this energy for my person watching? The 7 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Oh boy. And at the bottom of the deck, burning a hand in my hand, is the 4 of Cups in reverse. And at the top is the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Ugh. The 4 of Swords make me feel very uncomfortable, but I do like the Knight of Wands. That's funny. The 7 of Cups, it's missing the 8 of Cups. I'm so excited to see what the guidance is. What's the guidance, please, for this energy here? How to deal with it when it comes Green's way. Okay. Between worlds. Mending. Yeah. Yeah. I'm itchy, you guys. Just want to say, oh my god. I'm wearing this like tube bra, and my breast just like slipped all the way out. Oh god. We're all friends here. Link to my OnlyFans in the description box below. Joking, 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 joking. 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. I don't remember, but I think for the most part, even though in the previous spread of the cards that we had for what's missing, those bodies were intertwined in some way, right? But actually, they were maybe like wrapped around each other in the Ace of Wands. In the 8 of Cups, he was after her and she was looking away, annoyed and frustrated. In the other one, it was a Wands energy, it was the Knave. I think it was the Knave. The Knave. The Page of Wands. They were by a tree. He has her head in her bosom, and she has her neck and head leaning backwards, and her leg sort of on him, and he might be in her and stuff. So, and stuff. What does that even mean? So, they're in this embrace, But there's intimacy there in these actions, sure, but they were not facing each other. There was no, sort of this connection there. And what I'm picking up here is there is more of a connection here. There's more of this face-to-face interactions, albeit them being a bit hard. That's not the right word, but arduous. Forceful. I think I can show these to you. I can see her tatas here. But you see, he's kissing her. I can't even focus on, I can't. He's kissing her, but it feels like they are coming from like an argument. I digress. And in this, he sort of like has her hands clasped. And, I suppose her hands could be clasped in his, but he's looking at her and she's sort of looking to the side. So it's almost like face me. Like, let's talk about this. With mending in reverse, I do want to read this to you, and even with between worlds. But what I'm getting from this is there's an energy here for me of giving it a chance. With the Seven of Cups in this deck, it sits differently from how it sits in the usual tarot. I call the Sexual Magic Tarot just sort of a glorified oracle card, or like, it's not tarot. This has nothing to do with tarot. I feel like this is enjoy what this feels like. Give it a chance, honestly. Which feels a bit uncomfortable to say, because this energy can be difficult to deal with. But I feel like there's something here about giving it a chance. And sort of showing that you're giving it a chance. With the Seven of Cups, I can't help but feel that if you do give it a chance, it's to also give yourself a chance, using this opportunity to get what you want to feel your vibrancy in this connection, to feel the good things that this connection brings, and the ways in which you can be pleased, even actually, in this connection and in other connections in your world. The way that you can be pleased, period. With the Nine of Cups, traditionally, Nine of Cups is the sort of wish fulfilled or whatever, but I am seeing this sort of like leaning in, but leaning in with caution. Because this dynamic, or even just your guidance is to see that things are the in-between space. And it feels like things can go either way, but that's not really what I want to say. It feels like things are just not fully formed yet. And so to completely give up is okay, but you don't have to completely give up. You can take your time in giving up, and you can take your time in giving in also. So essentially, you can take your time. With mending here, it really is, I really enjoy the mending in reverse because it's such a peaceful message to me. It talks about breaking your heart wide open and allowing your heart to break in such a way that you know where you need to move after that. You know that you've moved through something so magnanimous, so big, that you know yourself a lot more, you know yourself a lot better, and you will manifest something that makes more sense for you with just that much more fervor and just that much more internal yes, because you've been through something that left you with something. However, when you do break your heart all the way wide open, your heart is open enough to be remade and to fall again. It has more room because it's being rebuilt. And I feel like even in that, you can lean into a new space and rebuild in that space. So this is very deep. I want to read some of that to you, but it's not really how I interpreted it. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. If this is somebody that you have dealt with, I feel like letting that heartbreak be known or letting that heartbreak be seen might actually be helpful in this situation, especially as you two might be mending this situation, especially as they seem to want to come back and figure things out or whatever. If you're single, allowing the person that's coming in to see what you've been through and how you've grown from that or how you've healed from that or how that left you is okay. Because I feel like that's going to give you the type of relationship that you want, because they'll see you for who you are and say, hey, I care about you and what you've been through, rather than hiding who you are. So that, even that missing part, maybe the roles are reversed with that 8 of Cups. Maybe you are the one with the thorns, but on the inside, you are honest and sincere. And maybe what's missing is dropping those thorns, you walking away from those thorns and showing your honesty and sincerity from where you're coming from, in order to help this person see how much they affect you or how much your past has affected you in this dynamic or in other dynamics, depending on your situation, or both. With Between Worlds, I do want to read that to you, because with the 9 of Cups here, I love that this come out as guidance, because I feel like it's for you to, I don't know, be seen, be seen and be looked at in the eye and say, and get that kind of response from someone that touches you truly as you are seen. Between Worlds says this is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. Amazing with that 7 of Cups. I love that. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? 9 of Cups. What do you like or dislike? 7 of Cups. What values are important to you? 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. The 7 of Cups in this deck is about flight of fancy. This deck is ridiculous. It's the penetrating perfume of mint is like the thought of our loved one upon us. It fuels ideals and plans of love. The 9 of Cups says euphoria. The light of the lantern ensures the triumph of love overwhelms the senses and dispels rivals and hesitations. I like that last part about the rivals and the hesitations, because I feel like those are the thoughts and villains that come into our mind and the spaces that we share with others, that vilify it. And I like that it's said, because it dispels that. Being with someone sometimes in harmony, in physical space, sometimes can be really helpful, because then you sort of get to move through certain energies and create an environment with it safe to love that allows you to have a tete-a-tete that is heart-based and maybe even soul-based. Maybe it's a soul conversation that eventually leads to a quiet heart conversation. So, okay, well, have a good November. Please don't roast me in the comments for this reading, because I don't know what the heck this was. This turned into something I was not expecting it to. So, this was fun. Appreciate you. Keep your light on and good luck.